So I begged my wife to buy me this for Christmas. Rocksmith Remastered. And guys told me it's a way to learn guitar. You can hook your guitar up to your Xbox. Now I finally had some downtime and I tried this about 3 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago. And I'm here to tell you, it's the hardest thing I've ever tried to do. So they start you off with basic rhythm. And if you've ever seen Guitar Hero, the notes scroll by and you have to find them. But on a six-string guitar, it's not easy. Now, what they've got, and you can see on the back, is they've got you can get color coded strings, and that might make it easier because on the game, the strings are the red string, the yellow string, the blue string, the purple string. I don't have that. I think if I put that on, and I've got my old Strat that I don't play very much, I may get a set of those strings and throw them on there, and I may find it easier. The way the game is set up, it's like Guitar Hero. The notes scroll by and you have to find them. So I started off playing a song called Blitzkrieg Bop by the Ramones. And it's da 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 da. And I mean, all they got me doing is playing the rhythms. And they tell you which notes to hit. And you hit it. Bing, bing. But for me, still, to find a new song and a new note, third string, ninth fret, then second string, 12th fret, and then back is like, wow, this is hard. But what I found about the game is just when I get it figured out, the next time I play through, they say, okay, you're starting to get it. Then they introduce a whole new whack of chords. E5, A5, C7, all of a sudden. And as you learn those, then they start ramping up the difficulty. So what I found was, not that I could learn what they're showing me. As soon as I kind of start to get it, gee, let's try that again, they make it harder. So I'm like, okay, I'll try and find an E5. I'll try and find an A7. Then they change it again. Then they change it again. So it's like, I can't. And I almost had to throw my guitar away. So I abandoned it. And I don't know, maybe I'm not using it right. Maybe I don't have the settings right. But I just found it really, really aggravating. It's cool. You hook your guitar, your electric guitar up with a special cord, special USB cord to your Xbox. And you can put all kinds of wacky guitar effects on your guitar. So if you know what you're doing, you're good to go. Like if you know what an E5 is and an A5 and a G5, you could probably play just fine. So what I'm trying to say is if you know your guitar and if you know guitar theory, this is probably really, really fun. All I know is 9 chords. Right? So if they send me anything off the beaten path, right away, I was stumped. Again, I can see the color coded strings might help because it's like red 5th, yellow 6th, green 3rd, orange, right? And it's all it's color coordinated, and I didn't have that. So I'm trying to figure out, well, what string is that? Which fret is that? And by that time, it's gone, right? And like I say, as soon as I started to learn it, they ramped up the difficulty on me. So I don't know, if a person is already a good guitar player, this is probably a lot of fun because they had hundreds of songs in there that you could play along to. And it seemed like really, really cool. Tons and tons of songs in it. But like I say, as far as learning goes, ooh, it was a grim, hateful way to learn because you just realize, I don't know this, I don't know this, I don't know this. So anyways, like I say, I might get the color-coded strings and I might give it another shot. Maybe in wintertime I'll revisit it. Again, I've been trying to learn new chords with the guitar. I gotta learn bar chords, and I gotta learn the 5ths and the 7ths, the power chords. I gotta learn power chords. But lessons are boring, and I just want to play music. So I stick with songs that I can play with the chords I know, and just use my capo and make them sound okay. So anyways, I just wanted to bring that to somebody's attention. My wife was hating on me because she got this for me 2 years ago. And it's been sitting in the box ever since. Well, I finally broke it out. And I'm not that good a guitar player yet. I'm going to have to put it back in the box for a couple of years and maybe revisit it once I learn some better stuff. So anyways, Rocksmith, if you are a good guitar player and you want to invest in the color-coded strings and you got an old guitar that plugs in, I think it's worth doing. It's like $80. It was fun. Dozens, probably hundreds of songs in there. and it's probably a good way to learn. But I think you want to be already an intermediate guitar player to just learn to do better technique. Me trying to learn all these brand new chords was like, I'm just trying to learn, and then they would ramp up the difficulty. Like, again, I could probably change a setting and this, but I was like, oh man, this isn't fun, and I abandoned it immediately because it was too hard for me. But if you're already a guitar player, Rocksmith, there's Xbox, PlayStation. There might be computer versions too. And all it is it's got a 3/4 inch guitar cable with a USB on the other end, which I may actually be able to use with my amp for all I know. So it's not the worst investment, and that comes with it for $80. So yeah, Rocksmith Remastered. It beat me. I tell you what, I abandoned it right away. But it's fun and it's an interesting way to learn and improve your guitar playing. Have a good one.